Paschatya Desatarine
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Sri Advaita Gadadhara Siddharthi
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare Rama Krishna
Yadavaya Namaha
Gopala Govinda Ram
Srimad Sudhana
Sasavivachalam
Pangun Langai Tegirim
Yati Sadharan Mande
Sri Gurum Dinatharinam
Paramananda Madhavam
Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram
Hare Om Tat Sat.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Before. Okay. I remember reading it. Mhm. Okay, so reading from Sri Chaitanya Shikshamrita, continuing the section by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Section is titled Third, Practices involving objects, worship of the banyan, tulasi, cow, and brahmanas. Object related devotional practices are manifold. It is as hard to count them as the number of objects. If a few are mentioned, the entire concept will be understood. A tree is an object. Therefore, for object related contemplation of the Lord, certain extremely sacred trees like the Ashwatha, banyan, dhatri, amla, and tulasi are discussed in relation to the Lord. A deity is an object. Thus, it is the duty to serve the deity form of the Lord that is manifest.
So there are many trees and other things, persons, which are especially recommended for the devotees to meditate on Krishna.
So there are things, persons, trees which are mentioned for devotees to meditate upon, to meditate upon Krishna.
So, uh, some things are mentioned like in Govardhan.
Some things are mentioned like the Govardhan.
There's Harideva Mandir.
There is the Haridev Mandir.
Where that lady was taken to Rajasthan for its protection.
It is said that the deity was taken to Rajasthan for his protection.
Then the lady is there Mount Dara even today.
And the deity is there at Nath Dwar even today.
And they have one room where you put Boga to offer to the deity.
And there they have a room where you put bhoga to offer to the deity.
They had different windows.
And they have different windows there.
Window for flowers,
Window for flowers,
window for food,
window for food,
vegetables, things.
so things like these.
Window. So for each thing they had different windows. Each category of items.
So like this, they have different windows, and each person can offer different things at those windows.
And some people are bringing a bundle of firewood on the back of a donkey or something, and then they release the firewood.
So some people, one day, somebody was bringing a bundle of firewood on on a cart or something, and then they opened that bundle of firewood, and the firewood fell on the floor,
And they yelled out,
and he yelled out,
"Seva!
"Seva,
Seva!"
Seva!"
People ran,
And people ran,
took the firewood,
and they took up the firewood,
take it to the temple,
and they took it into the temple,
into the kitchen.
into the kitchen.
So I took the opportunity and ran up and got a piece of wood on my head and followed the orders for that kind.
So then I took avail of this opportunity. I ran there, took up a piece of firewood, put it on my on my head, and then I followed the devotees who were taking rest of the firewood into the kitchen.
So there was a pile in the kitchen.
And there was a pile in the kitchen.
All the others put their wood there. I put my wood there.
So all the devotees put their wood there. I also put my wood there, the firewood there,
And
and then I came out.
like that they have a couple of wells very deep and they're filled with ghee.
Like that, they also have many wells, and these wells are very deep, and they're filled with ghee.
Must be like hundreds of hundreds and hundreds of maybe thousands of kilos of ghee.
There must be hundreds of, maybe thousands of liters of ghee.
So I was laying in the back and I was laying whose eyes get no salary.
So I was walking back, and I came to know that pujaris there get no salary.
They get Mahaprasad.
They get Mahaprasad.
So some of the prasad last months.
Some of the prasad which they get, it lasts for months.
So they sent this prasad 6 months
Expiry.
validity.
Oh, so they said this prasadam 6 months validity.
This one 3 months.
This one 3 months.
This one 1 month.
This one 1 month.
I asked what about the yogurt and cucumber.
So I asked, what about the yogurt and the cucumber?
He said it has a 3 months, 3 hour validity.
So he said it has a 3 hours validity.
You can have
You can have it.
it. Amazing deity worship.
So amazing deity worship
They not say not the deities.
of the Srinath deity there. Note, tasmat. Okay. Therefore, the super soul is the chief within the body. The supersoul is manifested to the individual soul according to the individual's comparative development of knowledge, austerity, penance, and so on. When great sages and saintly persons saw mutually disrespectful dealings at the beginning of Treta Yuga, deity worship in the temple was introduced with all paraphernalia. Srimad Bhagavatam 7:14:38 to 39. Shri
So,
hmm,
if you are the system of Yoga Dharma established,
so at the beginning of each yuga, the system of the Yuga Dharma will be established.
are different processes of worship.
These are different processes of worship.
So, although Yoga Dharma for Chaitya Yoga has the High Yoga
So,
introduced deity worship at that time also.
so although the method of the Yuga Dharma for Treta Yuga is fire sacrifice, but deity worship was introduced also at that time.
Deity worship became the Yoga Dharma for Dharma Yoga.
So deity worship actually became the Yuga Dharma for Dwapar Yuga.
Yoga Dharma, Yoga Yoga is chanting Hare Krishna.
And the Yuga Dharma for Kali Yuga is chanting Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Kirtan.
Ram, Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sri Murti Seva. All materials suitable for use in the service and worship of the deity, such as sandalwood, perfumes, clothing, ornaments, and beds, have been prescribed as offerings to the Lord. When all one's beloved items are offered to the Lord, what is this? Vaidha Seva, regulated devotional service becomes appropriate and perfect. The deity is worshipped in 8 forms. From Srimad Bhagavatam, no, it's coming up actually.
Krishna. So, deity may be stone, metal, wood,
Anymore?
so 8 different forms.
So the deity can be stone, marble, wood. There are 8 different types. Sand.
And this way, he made the stone with the mantras given by Brihaspati.
So in this way, the deity is installed with the help of the mantras. The mantras are given by Brihaspati.
So, I have been present in many deity installations.
So I have been present at many deity installations.
So, there's a book,
So there's a book
which details how to install a deity.
which details how to install a deity.
You have to take an object like stone wood, something, call Krishna worship.
So you take an inert object like of made of marble, stone, sand, and then you call Krishna in, and then you worship him.
Krishna is so kind that you can not only not see him, but as a deity form, he is visible.
So the Lord Krishna is so kind. Normally we can't see him, but in his deity form, he allows us to serve him. He becomes visible to us. Sorry. Note Srimad Bhagavatam 7.11.27. The deity form of the Lord is said to appear in 8 varieties: stone, wood, metal, earth, paint, sand, the mind, or jewels. Jewels.
All the gopis of Vrindavan would always keep Krishna in their mind.
So the gopis of Vrindavan would always keep Krishna in their mind.
All the forms of Krishna are deities.
So all the different
Remember
ways of Krishna's forms are given here.
that. Then obtain, obtained object may be considered a murti.
So here it is said you can paint an object, you can, and that object can be considered as deity.
Each make a deity of sand.
On a beach, one can make a deity out of sand,
You can make a deity out of jewel.
or you can make a deity with jewels. 5. Social practice for cultivating bhakti. The Vaidhi-bhakta saw that he began to contemplate the Lord with his body, mind, soul, and the materials related to time, place, and objects. This brought him immense joy. However, he felt there was still something missing, and this troubled his mind. He realized that he would find com- complete happiness if his social relationships with other human beings also included contemplation of the Lord. With this thought, he formulated the guidelines for social practices.
So he was contemplating how to remember Krishna while doing the social exchanges.
So he was contemplating how to remember Krishna in his social exchanges. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.11.3. Can you know? One who desires his ultimate self interest should cultivate friendship with those persons who have accepted Krishna as the Lord of their life. One should further develop an attitude of service toward all living beings. One should especially try to help those in the human form of life, and among them, especially those who accept the principles of religious behavior. Among religious persons, one should especially render service to the pure devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Because I was sick not allowed to go out to the yatra temple on His Holiness Swami came out to see me.
Because I was sick, I couldn't go multiple times to the Yatra Pandal of Radhanath Swami, and he came up to see me.
So we got together about almost 2 hours
So we were together for almost 2 hours,
discussing various exchanges of Krishna consciousness.
and we were exchanging various exchanges of Krishna consciousness.
It was very wonderful.
And that was very, very wonderful.
He,
For,
he invited me to go to Pune Yatra,
so he invited me one time to go to Pune Yatra,
where there are about over 3,000 devotees.
where there were over 3,000 devotees.
I was in Vaidhi-bhakti hospital.
But I was in Bhakti Vedanta Hospital.
I said, I want to go.
I said, I want to go.
The doctors all said, you can't go, you're sick.
And doctors outside they said, you can't go, you are sick.
So your guru invited me. I was saying, no, what kind of disciples are you?
I said, your guru is inviting me, and you said, I can't go. What kind of disciple are you?
So then he revealed that the doctors hold it up, tell them, retract your invitation.
So then he revealed, Radha Samar revealed, the doctors called him up and said, dear Maharaj, please retract your invitation.
He said, I can't retract it. I may be a little lizard or something.
And Radha Masai Maharaj said, I can't retract it because if I retract it, I may become a lizard or something like that.
I wanted to talk to your senior devotee,
So he suggested,
senior doctor.
to the doctors, why don't you all talk to the senior doctor?
So they went,
So they all went to the senior doctor,
he was not initiated. They were all initiated.
and he was not initiated, and all the other junior doctors were initiated.
They're not here.
Then
It's not here.
it's not here. No, okay. Sorry.
So he said, you're all doctors.
So he said, you're all doctors.
You're like the hospital.
You like the hospital.
He's a preacher.
He is a preacher.
He likes to preach.
He likes to preach.
You should give them what makes them happy.
You should give him what he wants and what makes him happy.
That'll be the best medicine for him.
Happiness is the best medicine for him.
So they took me by ambulance
So they took me by ambulance
to the Pune Yatra.
to the Pune Yatra.
Ambulance went up, zoom, 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 zoom.
And I went zoom, 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 zoom.
Ambulance drove up,
The ambulance crawled up,
drove up, drove up.
or the ambulance drove up,
And then looking, what ambulance?
and everyone was looking at the Pune Yatra. Why there is an ambulance?
Oh, the door opened.
And the door opened.
I came out.
I came out.
He spoke for about hour and a half. And back to Bombay.
I spoke for about half an hour and so, and then I went
Hour and a half.
for hour and I spoke for hour and a half, and then went back to Bombay.
So we had nice talks like this. Around outside.
So we had nice talks like this with His Holiness Radhanath Swami.
He said, having many years ago, but you remember everything.
And he said it happened many years ago, but you remember everything.
So, meeting with devotees had a wonderful talks about about the deities,
So when we're meeting with devotees, we can have wonderful talks about the deities,
about Krishna,
about Krishna
Krishna consciousness.
or Krishna consciousness. Four types of social practice for cultivating bhakti. 1. Festive gathering of like-minded devotees. 2. Increasing the Vaishnava population. 3. Establishing and enhancing Vaishnava family. 4. Taking care to spread Vaishnava dharma to all souls. Live together with those who are the devotees of the Lord. Take prasadam together. Listen to topics about the Lord, Hari Katha, and sing the Lord's name together, etc. By these various activities that generate pure happiness, observe festivals.
So, in Mayapur, we have many festivals.
So in Mayapur, we have many festivals.
Uh, Brother Vilas had Mayapur is a festival capital.
Brajvilas Prabhu said, Mayapur is the festival capital.
So, here it's mentioned that devotees enjoy festivals.
And here it is mentioned the devotees, they enjoy festivals.
Like to increase the number of Vaishnava population,
We like to increase the number of Vaishnava population.
establish and enhance Vaishnava families.
We establish and enhance Vaishnava families.
They take care to spread the Vaishnava Dharma to all conditioned souls.
And we take care to spread Vaishnava dharma to all conditioned souls.
Hope that you can participate in these four types of festivities.
So we hope that all of you can participate in these four types of activities. Next section, relishing the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. Among them who are very expert in Madhura Rasa, devotees should relish the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam and various other transcendental literature with them. Two things should be very carefully understood regarding association among like minded devotees, so that one never commits any Vaishnava offense. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have given special warning to remain alert for the same. So there are 10 offenses to the holy names. One second. Your speaker.
First offense of the 10
So the first offense of the 10
is offending a Vaishnava.
is offending a Vaishnava.
One should be very careful to avoid this.
So one should be very careful to avoid this.
Huh?
30 minutes is over. We've been speaking for 30 minutes.
Who took initiation today?
So, who took initiation today?
Please practice these things
So, please practice these things
your whole life.
your whole life.
I will.
Haribo. His Holiness Shri Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki.
His name out there, I still
Krishna Matirastu.
see. Devotees.
No, no Zoom today. The end.
His idea.
Okay. Koti Koti. Happy Gopashtami Gurudev. Vipul Singha Jai Guru Maharaj. Manohar Purushottam sent loving heart. Hare Krishna, my beloved Srila Gurudev, please accept my Koti Koti Dandavat Pranams. I beg for your costless blessings so that I can render devotional services nicely and can be able to please you and Krishna. Ayush Sharma. Ayushi. Patit Pavan Guru Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, Baba. Amiya Devnath. Yes, Bengali. Sweet. Yeah, I read that.
Hare,
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay, Guru Maharaj. Okay, Guru Maharaj.
হরে কৃষ্ণ গুরু মহারাজ, আপনার শ্রী চরণ কমলে আমরা সপরিবারে ভক্তিপূর্ণ দণ্ডবোধ প্রণতি নিবেদন করছি এবং আপনার অহৈতুকী কৃপা আশীর্বাদ ও করুণা প্রার্থনা করছি। ফ্লাওয়ার, প্রণাম প্রণাম প্রণাম, লাভ, হার্ট।
Jai Guru Maharaj, Dandabut Pranam Chorane. Pranam, Pranam, Pranam. Tanmay Biswas. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances to your lotus feet. Pranam, Pranam, Pranam. Tulsi Maha Prameda Devidasi. Maha Premada. Jai Nitai Gauranga. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Koti Koti Pranam Guru Maharaj. Jai Gurudev. Dandavat Pranam. Guru Maharaj is blessing all those who are assembled here and those who are online.
His name out there, I still.
Krishner Matirastu. Picture. You can take a photo with Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj के साथ picture ले लीजिए. सभी इधर close में. Sit down, sit down. Otherwise, everybody cannot come. Please sit down. Sit down, sit down. Please sit, please sit. Please take your seat kindly and participate in the photo session, Leela. For them. Jai. Yes. Okay, Jai. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki.
Dear fortunate devotees, those who are physically present here, there is a physical book table to the left of your side at the near the gate. Before you leave, please do visit the table and see what you can do for Guru Maharaj. It is his personal physical book table. And Srila Prabhupada wrote to Jagadisha on September 2, 1971, you have complete capacity to spread this Krishna consciousness movement. That's a fact. So, work enthusiastically and with passions, and your attempt will be successful by the grace of Krishna. And continue this door to door program. It's very nice. Lord Nityananda used to do that. Haridas Thakura used to do that. All of Lord Chaitanya's close associates used to do that. So, we must follow in their footprint. Jai Srila Prabhupada. So, on this auspicious month of Damodar, you can sponsor 30 Bhagavad Gita, one per day. Still, there are few more days left out, so that you get 1,000 times into another 100 times, 1 lakh times spiritual benefit every day, as we are chanting your names here in Sridham Mayapur in Guru Maharaj's Transcendental channel. So, there is a from physical book table, we have Sudarshan Krishna Das, Bangladesh, 3 Gita. And today we have Nitya Sevaits, Balachandra Channa, Vinita Gandharvika, Devidasi, Balavrinda Channa, 4 small books. And donation from Balaji, Natrajan, Dhruva, Sinmai, Vrijapriya Devidasi from USA, 1 Bhagavad Gita and 10 small book for the entire Kartik month every day. 1:10 ratio. Nityananda Ramadas from Chennai, 30 Bhagavad Gita for 1 month. Every day, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Hemangi Gopeshwari Devidasi from USA, 30 Bhagavad Gita, 1 day, 1 Gita for the whole Kartik month. Arun Sauri from USA, 30 Bhagavad Gita for the Damodar month, 1 day, 1 Gita. From Kausadesh, we have Nitya Sevites. Damini Devidasi and her family, 1 Bhagavad Gita and 10 small books, 1:10 ratio. Janaki Pavani Devidasi and her family, 1 Gita and 10 small book, again 1:10 ratio. Gaurangi Devidasi, 1 Gita and 1 small book per day. Chen Yong's 1 Gita and 10 small book, 1:10 ratio. Lakshmi Ishwari Devidasi's mother, Li Shufeng, 3 Gitas and 3 small book. Damini Devidasi's friend Luo Jianfeng, 1 Gita and 10 small book, 1:10 ratio. Yuang Zhou Hui, Liu Fan, 5 Gitas. Damini Devidasi's friend Liang Yekwan, 1 Gita and 10 small book, again 1:10 ratio. Damini Devidasi's friend Wu Jiangli, Ji, 1 Gita and 10 small book, again 1:10 ratio. Damini Devidasi's friend Yang Jian Qing, 1 Gita and 10 small book, again 1:10 ratio. Damini Devidasi's friend Feng Kai, 1 Gita and 10 small book, 1:10 ratio. Damini Devidasi's friend Xiao Bai, 1 Gita and 10 small book, again 1:10 ratio. Damini Devidasi's friend Qing Jingru and her family, 1 Bhagavad Gita and 10 small books, again 1:10 ratio. Students from Gauranga Institute for Vedic Awakening GIBA from October 17 to November 15, every day 1 Bhagavad Gita, 10 small book, again 1:10 ratio. Urukrama, Prabhu, Kalinda Sundari, Ujjwala, Nitya and Deeptiman, 1 Bhagavad Gita and 10 small book. All of them are wonderfully demonstrating to the whole world as they sponsor 1:10 ratio, which is exactly spells what Srila Prabhupada instruction to Guru Maharaj in this book distribution regard. Thank you very much for being a role model and an exemplary example in this regard to the whole world. Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution ki jai. And you know, all these devotees are getting a special Narasimha Puja in a few hours from now in Sridham Mayapur. And all of you devotees also, please bless them by calling out with me, Nithai Gauranga. Nithai Gauranga. And please pass on this wonderful opportunity of participating in the pastime of Guru Maharaj in distributing Srila Prabhupada books, even if it's a single Bhagavad Gita or 10 small books. Please do WhatsApp anytime to Guru Maharaj virtual book table at +91 94 34 76 04 02. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Lord Chaitanya class. And you know that we have to pray very intensively, as intense as possible, for Guru Maharaj's speedy recovery and full recovery. So please join me in the prayers. Of course, our prayers include for all those who are celebrating their anniversaries today. for their well-being and Krishna consciousness. So please join the prayers. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Vaishnav Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam